time now, panel, to meet our next three challengers.
Number 1, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Andy Brown, and I'm all natural.
Number 2, what is your name?
My name is Andy Brown, and I'm all natural.
Number 3, what is your name?
My name is Andy Brown, and I'm all natural.
Only one is the real Andy Brown and has sworn to tell the truth.
All right. Panel, before we open up our affidavits, I invite you to follow along with me and
Okay.
All right.
have a scoop.
I'm a little nervous.
I forgot to ask what this was.
I have animals at home.
All right. Now, would you please open up the affidavit you have in front of you, which you're now seeing for the first time, and follow along with me as I read the sworn testimony of the real Andy Brown. I, Andy Brown, make an all-natural, healthy food. Understanding the balance of nature's elements can improve your general wellness, elevate the immune system, and strengthen resistance to disease, all the while enhancing beauty. My line of ready-made foods is the only USDA-approved pet food that humans can eat, too. That's right, you and your pet can dine together. What you have in front of you is Spot Stew, a favorite of man and his best friend. Signed, Andy Brown. Actually pretty good. Stick around. We're going to find out which one is the real Andy Brown right after this. All right. Oh, welcome back to a really interesting To Tell the Truth panel and audience. You know the way the game is played. Our three ladies here all claim to be the real Andy Brown, whose pet food products are for people as well, as we have just shown you. We'll start the questioning with Meshack Taylor.
Thank you, John. You know, I had just told our panelists, because some of this is their first time here, how much fun it is when we get food on the show. Because we get all these incredible little things to eat, these little Epicurean delights, and then I get dog food. Number 1. A very important question. What's in this?
Things that are really good for you, chicken and broccoli and celery and things like that. Actually, no broccoli, that's gassy. But things you eat.
We don't want a gassy dog and a gassy master together. No.
Well, then you just can't blame it on the dog anymore.
Number 2, are you a nutritionalist, a dietitian, or something like that?
Oh, not at all.
Well, number 3, how did you get the idea to put together a new dog food? Aren't there enough dog foods on the market that are, you know, good for the dogs already?
Well, most pet foods have so many chemicals in them and fillers, and so they're not really healthy for anybody.
Number 1, I think dogs are carnivorous animals. Now, why are you feeding them vegetables?
Because just like you and I, they need a healthy diet. And most of the things that you buy off the market are dry foods, and they're not good for them.
All right, Patty Winston.
Number 2, what are some of the standards to have your product have USDA approval?
You have to have an inspector on the premises who approves the process, the way we make our stew, and the ingredients that are put into it.
Okay, number 3, how do you make this? Do you have people standing in line doing this, and do you have dog tasters at the end? I mean, how?
Well, you tasted it, right?
I know, honey, I know. Okay, so now, number 1, you made this at home first?
At first I did.
Did you try it on your animals?
No, I tried it on people.
Beware the dinner invitation. All right. Windsor Harm.
Guess who's not coming to dinner? Number 3, what is this lovely Alpo Roma I'm getting? What product is that?
It's Mama's chicken soup. It's chicken and
That's Mama's
vegetables.
chicken soup.
That's it. It's
Where's
like
that come from?
Okay.
Jewish penicillin.
Does your mama live in California? Number 2, why?
I had a cat, and he was really ill. And I had a friend who was a nutritionist who said, why don't we try what I feed people when they're sick? I thought, look, he's going to die. I've got to try something. So that started the whole process.
All right, on to Brooke Burns.
Number 1, it says here that you have a line of other ready-made foods. What other kind of foods do you guys have besides Spot's stew?
Well, we also do dog food, cat food, all kinds of things for their skin, for their coat. We also do vitamin supplements and bird food.
And are all of those for humans as well as pets?
Oh,
or those-
absolutely, absolutely.
So I can like get a shiny coat?
Absolutely.
Number 2, how many times a week do you have Spot's stew?
Wow, that's a good question. I don't eat it, but I did try.
You don't eat it, and you gave it to us today.
I tried it.
Oh, that's
when I first
nice.
started.
Information there, the bell has sounded, time is up. And it's time for both our studio audience and our celebrity panel to lock in their votes without discussion. Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? And I invite you to stick around. We'll be right back and find out how everybody voted and who the real all-natural pet food producer is right here on To Tell the Truth. Okay. All right, welcome back to Tell the Truth. One of our challengers here is the real Andy Brown, who makes pet food products that are good for people, too. We'll start with Meshach. For whom did you vote, sir?
Thank you, John. Number 3 was just so delighted with the fact that we had eaten dog food. Until I had to vote for her.
Hey. Save some for me. All right. Patty Winston.
Yes, number 3 took great delight in the fact that I had eaten this, and it seemed to me that she would have lots of fun pulling this off on people.
Winston?
Well, I'm not too sure who it is, but whoever it is, I'm never going to forgive you for this, first of all. I don't know. Number 1, you went into cat food and all kinds of things. And I think that once you created this, you probably didn't want to go anywhere else. Number 2, you haven't even tried it, so I'm not even going to. But number 3, you really, yeah, I think it's number 3.
All right. Brooke Burns.
Well, as always when this happens, I get a little scared, but as my 1-year-old would say to this food,
Celebrity votes are in. Let's see how our audience voted. No! We have ourselves a tie between number 1 and number 3. According to the rules of the game, that will have to be recorded then as an incorrect vote for our team of challengers. It is time now to find out which one of our players is the real all-natural pet food producer. Will the real Andy Brown please stand up? Have a seat, Andy. We'll come back to you in just a minute. Let's meet our team of imposters. There, you did a nice job. Number 1, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Vivian Brandon, and I'm a homemaker from Corona, California. And hi, Jason. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Rick. And I have a dog.
And number 2, thank you for being with us. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Ket Lamb. I'm a freelance travel writer for magazines and newspapers, and I don't have any pets.
No pets at all. All right. Andy, now where can they get your products?
Health food stores all over the country, boutique pet stores, a lot of them have the products too.
That's wonderful.
And the internet.
And the internet as well?
And the internet.
Thank you so much. You have 1 incorrect vote. That's $1,000. that will be split among the three of you. And it brings us to the end of another To Tell the Truth, and I say goodbye. We'll be back later. Patty Winston, Windsor Harmon, and Brooke Burns, John Hurley said, and Hudson. We're just going to say goodbye to them like that. See you next time right here on To Tell the Truth.